Hello, my loves. Thank you for joining today's class. Today we are going to be focusing on the strengthening our abdominals, strengthening our core, and in the chakra system, this is where our solar plexus lies. So our solar plexus is the center of personal power, personal integrity, and also that gut feeling. So the center of intuition. So we're going to focus on this area here today, strengthening that area, bringing blood flow to that area so that we can have a strong core, which supports us in having proper alignment in the physical, spiritual, and mental and emotional alignment. So we'll begin by closing the eyes, starting in a brief meditation. We'll just inhale the shoulders up to the ears, allowing them to drop into their sockets. And pausing here, bringing awareness to the breath. Just noticing as it flows naturally in and out through the nose. We'll bring the left hand and the right hand onto the abdominals, or again, the solar plexus chakra system. And we'll send our breath all the way down to the abdomen. So on the inhale, breathing through the nose, sending the breath all the way past the chest, down to the abdomen, allowing the abdominals to expand. And then exhale to release. 2 more times. Inhale, all the way down to the abdomen. Hands should lift. And then exhaling back out. 1 more time. Inhale, activating the energy of the solar plexus and of the abdomen. And then slowly releasing. Returning to a normal, steady pace of breath, releasing the hands back down to the lap. And just allowing a warming sense of strength and peace to wash over the body. Feeling strength and courage and power as we activate our solar plexus, activate our personal power through our practice on our mat today. On the inhale, gently opening the eyes, we'll begin in Child's Pose today. So knees are apart, heels together, shifting weight back. Hands come in front, forehead comes down to the mat. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose, releasing with a sigh. 1 more deep breath in through the nose, releasing with a sigh. Pausing here for some nourishing rounds of breath, allowing us to invite body, mind, and spirit to be present on our mat today. On the inhale, we'll come onto all fours. Knees are about hip width distance apart. Heels are separated. Walking forward again, forehead comes down to the mat. So finding Anahata, heart-melting pose. As we stretch and open through the shoulders, the chest, all the way down the spine. Continuing to breathe here. On the inhale, pressing up onto all fours. From here, beginning cat-cow flow. On the inhale, dropping shoulders from the ears, slightly tilting chin up toward the sky. On the exhale, rounding through the spine, tucking chin into chest. On the inhale, coming forward. On the exhale, rounding through the spine. 1 more here. Inhale, coming forward into cow pose. On the exhale, rounding through the spine, cat pose. From here, adding in Chakravakasana flow. On the inhale, coming into cow pose. On the exhale, rounding through the spine, shifting weight back, forearms come down to the ground, and then we inhale through center. Exhale again, rounding, shifting weight back, dropping forearms, inhale, coming through center. A few more rounds of Chakravakasana flow at the pace of your own breath, bringing our chakras into alignment as we begin to activate them through movement. And really focusing on that solar plexus and abdominal area through our practice today as we activate and strengthen our own personal power. One more round here at the pace of your own breath. Inhale, pausing here. From here, coming down onto our bellies. We'll place the forearms underneath the shoulders, and then on the inhale, pressing up into a Sphinx pose. So fingers are spread wide on the hands, really pressing into the palms, pressing shoulder into the shoulders. Shoulders drop from the ears, pressing into the forearms. Pausing here for a round of breath. And to begin activating through the core and through our abdominals, we're going to place the weight onto the tops of our feet. On the inhale, lifting hips up toward the sky. On the exhale, coming back into Sphinx Pose. Inhale, lifting the hips. Exhale to lower. 2 more times. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Last one here, inhale to lift, pausing here, really activating the energy and strength in our core and in our solar plexus. Feeling the strength, the courage, the power. Taking a deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back, Sphinx Pose. From here, pressing hands in, tucking back toes. We'll press up into a downward facing dog. From here, just pedaling out through the backs of the legs. So bending right knee, bending left knee. And feeling the stretch through the back side of the body. And just pausing here in the center. From here, we're going to inhale, lifting the heels, coming up onto our toes. From here, exhale, bringing knees toward the ground. Inhale to straighten the legs, heels come back down. Exhale, coming onto the toes, deeply bending knees toward the mat. 2 more times. Inhale, straightening legs, heels lower. Then coming on to toes. 1 more time, straightening the legs. From here, coming onto the toes, deeply bending the knees, pausing here. Again, activating through the abdominals. The core strength, finding stability and alignment. Taking a deep inhale here. On the exhale, knees come down, coming back to all fours. From here, we'll be doing sunbird flow starting on one side. So on the inhale, right arm and left leg lift. We're really going to press through the back foot as if it's up against a wall. We'll take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, pulling arm and knee into the center. Inhale to release. Exhale, pulling everything in, strengthening the core. Inhale to release. Exhale, pulling in. 1 more time. Inhale to release, holding here. Again, as if you're pressing up against a wall. Foot is flexed, fingertips reaching. Core is activated. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly lowering, and we'll switch sides. On the inhale, left arm, right leg, release. Again, as if you're pressing up against a wall. On the exhale, tucking everything into center. Inhale to release. Exhale, pulling it in. 2 more times. Inhale to stretch and lengthen. Exhale. Inhale to stretch and lengthen. Exhale to pull in. Again, reaching out, holding here. So really reaching through the fingertips, activating the core muscles, pressing through that back leg, feeling the strength and fire building within. Activating that fire and personal power. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly release. From here, again, walking hands forward, forehead comes down to the mat for a quick puppy dog pose. From here, we're going to plant the forearms into the mat. We'll tuck the back toes and straighten through the legs, walking the feet back as needed into Dolphin Pose. So again, forearms are planted, fingers are spread wide, palms pressing into the earth. We'll inhale here at center with straight legs. On the exhale, again, bending knees down to the mat. Inhale to straighten the legs. Exhale, bending the knees. Again, inhale to straighten. Exhale, bending knees, holding here. Again, activating through the core. Pausing here for an extra round of breath. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, lowering the knees, shifting weight back for a modified child's pose, arms stay outstretched. We'll take a breath in here. On the exhale, coming back downward facing dog. Pausing here for a round of breath. On the inhale, we'll come into plank pose. On the exhale, shifting back, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward, plank pose. On the exhale, shifting back. One more time, inhale to come forward, pausing here. From here, planting the left hand to the center, we'll shift the body to the left, outside edge of the left foot into a side plank, lifting right arm. Pausing here, checking in with the body. You may want to bend the lower knee for more stability, or lift the top leg, maybe bending at the knee for more challenge. Just asking your body what it's needing today. Taking a deep breath in here. On the exhale, releasing, finding plank pose. From here, going on to the other side, right hand plants in the center. We shift the body to the outside edge of the right foot. Lift left arm toward the sky. Again, taking whatever modification or challenge that your body is asking for today. Feeling the strength build, feeling the activation of energy. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back, pressing back into downward facing dog. And pausing here for nourishing round of breath. On the inhale, coming up onto the toes, finding plank pose. On the exhale, dropping the knees or not for slow chaturanga, knees, chest, chin variation, or full. We'll all pause here, inhaling upward facing dog. Feeling a stretch, dropping shoulders from the ears, activating through the abdominals. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, shifting back, downward facing dog. Again, inhale to come forward. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pausing here for an extra round of breath. Really activating the muscles of the abdomen. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, shifting back, downward facing dog. One more round here. Inhale to come forward. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, upward dog. Pausing here. Contracting the muscles of the abdomen, activating the energy of the solar plexus. Feeling your personal power and strength. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, downward facing dog. From here, stepping to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we rise, hands meet the top. Exhale, hands come to the heart. 3 half sun salutations together. On the inhale, we rise, reaching up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart. 2 more times. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart. 1 more round, following the pace of your own breath. At the exhale, hands come to the heart. From center, inhale, we'll rise. Exhale, diving forward, pausing here in a forward fold. Gently nodding head yes and nodding head no to release the neck. Option to grab opposite elbows, swaying from side to side. Just pausing here in the forward fold, allowing gravity to pull you down toward the earth. Taking a deep breath in here. On the exhale, releasing hands. We'll gently bend the knees, slowly coming up one vertebrae at a time. Hands meet at the top. Exhale, hands come to the heart. From here, taking the hands, making fists and bringing them just to the base of the lower back. We're going to inhale here, opening up the chest, so slightly tilting back, finding a light back bend, pressing wrists in, elbows come down, shoulders drop down, looking up toward the sky. Taking a deep inhale here. On the exhale, we reach up, diving forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold, planting hands, stepping back, and we're just going to pause in plank pose. So holding in plank for a few rounds of breath, really activating through the core. Continuing to breathe as we build fire, as we build muscle, and as we build our own internal personal power. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, gently bringing chest down to the mat for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, we'll inhale the right leg high. On the exhale, bringing knee into the nose. Inhale, right leg high again. Exhale, again, bringing knee into the nose, activating through the core. Inhale, reaching right leg high. On the exhale, bringing foot forward for crescent lunge. Hands frame the foot for a moment. We shift the weight forward, hips are squared forward. And then when we're ready on the inhale, coming up through center, we can begin with hands at the hips, just making sure that weight is balanced. On the inhale, we'll inhale hands to the heart. On the exhale, we'll twist to the right hand side, pausing here. So getting a twist through the spine, activating through the core. Inhale to come through center. Exhale, twisting to the left, pausing here. Okay, inhaling here, and then exhale, coming back through center. From here, we're going to press off the back foot into marching pose. So pressing off the back toes, we're going to inhale, reaching arms up toward the sky. Knee comes to the chest. On the exhale, shifting back into warrior three pose. Pausing here for a round of breath. On the inhale, coming back into marching pose, using the strength of the abdominals to keep you balanced. And then on the exhale, shifting back, warrior three. Again, pausing here for a round of breath. On the inhale, coming back into marching pose. On the exhale, sending leg back, crescent lunge. We'll take a deep inhale here and exhale with a sigh. Again, one more inhale here. Exhale with a sigh. And really feeling the strength through the abdominals in this pose. We'll inhale at center. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We'll send the leg back. Option for flow, pause, or rest between the sides. So finding your version of chaturanga or holding downward facing dog. Taking a breath here. On the inhale, left leg lifts high. On the exhale, tucking knee toward the nose. Inhale, sending leg back. Exhale, bringing knee again to the nose. Inhale, sending leg back. On the exhale, bringing leg forward, crescent lunge on the other side. Hands frame the foot for a moment, making sure hips are squared forward. Then we'll inhale, slowly coming up, hands come to the hips. Making sure that weight is balanced, pausing here. On the inhale, we'll bring hands to the heart. On the exhale, twisting to the left, holding and pausing here. Really strengthening and activating that energy through the solar plexus, through the core. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back through center. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, twisting to the right. Hands remain at the heart. Again, activating through the core. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, twisting back to center. From here, going into marching pose, warrior 3 flow. So we'll press off the right toes, off the back foot. Inhale, reaching knee up toward the sky. Arms are lifted, foot is flexed. Taking a breath here. Inhaling here on the exhale, shifting into warrior 3. Again, pausing here for a round of breath, hips squared down toward the ground. On the inhale, slowly coming back up into marching pose, knee lifts, arms lift. Taking a round of breath here. Inhaling here at center on the exhale, shifting back into warrior 3. Really pressing through the back foot, hips squared down toward the mat. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we lift again. Taking a breath here, inhale. On the exhale, sending leg back, crescent lunge, arms reach up toward the sky, shoulders dropping from the ears. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. Inhaling here at center on the exhale. Hands frame foot, we send the leg back, flow, pause, or rest. Breathing in, downward dog. From here, we'll inhale, lifting the right leg high. On the exhale, bringing the knee into the nose. Inhale, sending the leg back. On the exhale, bringing leg forward, finding warrior 2. So we inhale, coming up through center, finding a deep bend in the front knee. Inhaling, arms up. From here, we'll inhale at center. On the exhale, reaching forward, elbow comes down to the knee, top arm reaches up and over, looking up toward the sky, finding side angle. Really activating through the obliques, the side of the abdominals, which are part of the energetic center. Holding here. On the inhale, we come up through center. On the exhale, flipping front palms, exalted warrior, reaching for the back of the room, keeping the deep bend in the front knee. Breathing into the side of the rib cage, the side of the abdominals. From here, option to straighten through the front leg, reaching back just a little bit farther. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back through center, warrior 2. From here, going into half moon pose. We'll bring the left hand to the hip. We're going to press off the back foot. Inhale, allowing fingers to plant into the ground. Left leg lifts up toward the sky. So really activating through the core, reaching the top arm up as an option, finding half moon pose. Balancing here, taking a deep breath in. On the exhale, floating back, finding warrior 2. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, hands frame the foot, sending leg back, flow, pause, or rest. Breathing in, downward facing dog. From here, we inhale, the left leg lifts high. Exhale, bringing knee into the nose. Inhale, sending leg back. On the exhale, leg comes forward, finding warrior 2. So again, deep bend in the front knee. Inhale, arms up, dropping the shoulders from the ears. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, reaching forward, elbow comes down, top arm reaches up and over, side angle. Holding here for a round of breath, really breathing into the side rib cage, the side of the abdominals. On the inhale, we come back through center. Exhale, flipping palm, reaching for the back of the mat. Continuing to breathe here, really opening and sending energy and blood flow to our core, to our abdominals, to our solar plexus, activating our own personal power. From here, option is straighten through the front leg, reaching back just a little bit farther. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, warrior two. From here, going into half moon on the other side. Right hand comes to the hip. We press off the back foot and land with fingertips into the ground. Leg is lifted, hips are open, foot is flexed. We inhale, looking to the side. Option to release the top arm, finding half moon pose. Just honoring where you're at today, whether your balance is good or not so, not working for you today. Taking a deep inhale here. On the exhale, floating back, warrior two. We'll take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the leg back. Flow, pause, or rest, meeting in a child's pose. So knees separate, heels come together. We'll reach arms up, forehead comes down to the mat. Just tapping into the power and wisdom of your breath and feeling the energy and vibration from within, the fire building, the breath building, the strength building through our practice today. On the inhale, slowly walking up, and we'll come onto our seat. Bringing the soles of the feet together, pulling the legs in for butterfly pose. We'll inhale at center. On the exhale, rounding forward, chin tucks in toward the chest. Getting a stretch through the hips. On the inhale, slowly walking up, coming onto our seats. We'll plant the feet into the mat. Seat comes down. From here, going into Navasana or boat pose. We'll take the hands behind the knees, slowly round through the spine, and then gently lift the legs up to the sky. This may be your full expression today. Otherwise, option is straightened through the legs. From here, option to release the arms. Again, activating the muscles of the core. Bringing in that blood flow, bringing in that energy from the solar plexus, strengthening our intuition and our own personal power, our self-awareness. Taking a deep inhale here. On the exhale, releasing, feet are straight. We're going to take the hands just behind the hips. Fingertips are pointed in toward the body. From here, we're going to press in the hands, shoulders drop from the ears, so arms are locked. On the inhale, pointing through the toes, we're going to inhale, lifting the hips. On the exhale, we slowly lower. Inhale, lifting hips. Exhale to lower. 2 more times, lifting hips. Exhale to lower. Last one here, lifting hips. Contracting and activating all the muscles around the solar plexus, all the muscles of the abdominals, looking up toward the sky. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we slowly lower. Pulling knees in toward the body. We'll give ourselves a big I love you hug. Straightening through the spine, tilting chin up toward the chest. And then gently rounding forehead down to the knees, tucking chin into the chest, getting a stretch through the back of the neck. Taking a deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back to a comfortable seated position, we'll end with a spinal twist. On the inhale, reaching arms all the way up. On the exhale, twisting to the right. Left hand comes to the front of the knee, pressing in, looking over the shoulder. Pausing here for gentle round breath. Releasing toxins, bringing equilibrium back to the nervous system, back to the body. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming through center. Inhale to reach, arms up again. Exhale to twist, hand comes again, looking over the shoulder. Taking a few more rounds of breath here. Bringing balance back to the body, finding alignment between mind, body, and heart. One more deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back through center. We'll gently close the eyes, bringing the left and right hand onto the abdomen, onto the solar plexus. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose, sending it all the way down to the belly. And exhaling out into the world. One more time, taking a deep breath in through the nose, abdomen expands. And exhaling back out into the world. We'll inhale the hands to the heart, tucking chin down toward the chest. Just taking these final moments to tap into the energy of strength, of power, of intuition, of courage. Knowing that we have the strength, the power, and the guiding force within us to do and be anything that we want, to create the results that we seek, and to live a beautiful life of strength balanced with peace. I know that this strength is available to you at any time by bringing your awareness within, closing the eyes, or meeting yourself on your mat and activating the solar plexus, activating the core, strengthening the physical body, which then strengthens the mind, the emotional body, and the spirit. Thank you so much for sharing space with me today. It has been an honor to be your guide. Namaste. Thank you, my loves. Hope you enjoyed that class. With summertime, my house is really hot now, so I'm starting to sweat. So I don't know if it was the class or if it's just the temperature in the room, but I feel a lot of activation coming here. So make sure that you take care of the digestive system as we just activated a lot of energy. Drink plenty of water, eat some light foods that are easily digestible, and make sure that you're staying hydrated. Sending you all lots of love.